Wi-Fi Sheep would like to say a huge thank you to all of you that kindly support us. Help us continue to bring new videos like this. Join patreon.com/Wi-Fi Sheep from just $1 a month. Hello, welcome back. I'm Tom and this is Wi-Fi Sheep here on YouTube, but also on the Rumble video platform. We have a new third channel which will re-upload most new content from Wi-Fi Sheep and Channel 2 from YouTube. The new Channel 3 will act as a non-YouTube hosted backup, just in case anything odd should happen due to Google's at times erratic AI moderation, which has fallen foul of a few well-known YouTubers of late. Links to the new channel can be found in the description to this video. Moving on, this arrived in the post this morning. This is issue 11 of Pixel Addict magazine. You may remember I featured as Wi-Fi Sheep in the previous edition. Well, this new edition is the start of my multi-part article entitled Acorn BBC Micro in 2023 and beyond. It will run from issue 11 to issue 13. The first part features a cover photo of the most rusted and grottiest BBC Micro I had. The photo shoot was done over a month in advance, so we were still in the depths of winter. And boy, did winter come. This video is sponsored by PCBWay.com, offering services such as 3D printing, injection moulding, CNC machine tooling, sheet metal fabrication, and of course turnkey PCB manufacturing. Take a look at PCBWay.com/projects and all the amazing things people are creating with PCBWay's wide range of production tools and services. So don't miss out. Sign up for your free account today at PCBWay.com. Details and links are in the description. Apologies if you hear any squeaking in the background. Like that. That is the budgies that live down here. So you might occasionally hear them in the back of my videos because when they're screaming, you can hear them upstairs in the studio. Anyway, the reason we're down here is I've dug out two of the mankiest BBC Micro and rustiest floppy drive I could find. So these are going to me a few years ago and they've been on the restoration list and I just haven't got around to doing it. But that's going to work in my favour today because these sort of rusty, semi-derelict state of these machines, or driving machine, is ideal for a very dynamic, dramatic front cover, I say front cover, but article cover for my latest Pixel Addict piece, which will be coming out very shortly. And in a minute, what we're going to do is going to go out here, and this is the state of what is meant to be our patio in this house, and it's just breaking up and has been for the last 20 odd years. Which, yeah, is annoying for most people, but this texture and the moss and all the kind of broken up cement and paving slabs looks really, really good. So I'm going to get out there now because we've got rain and even some snow on the way, and I'm going to try and take some photographs of these just on the ground outside. It is damp out there, so I don't really want to have stuff outside for too long, but let's just get that done because the clouds are building and the rain is coming in. Okay. So, trying to think about the best way I want to do this. Probably something a bit like that. See what that looks like if I photograph it. Ironically, my iPhone is actually a better camera than any of my stills, so... Unfortunately, I've got a tripod leg in shot there, so let's just bring you here for a minute. There we go. I was tempted to think about turning it on, but it's just it's damp out here. I don't think that's going to really do any good for it, in all honesty. But yeah, it's just this really poor condition. Actually, the machine I think was cleaned up very well. The disk drive, not so sure about. The disk drive itself, mechanism will be fine. The case, I think, maybe too far gone, not really worth the time. But yeah, hopefully that'll That'll give a very good sort of look, as I said, a sort of dramatic, icky look. Okay, so we're back inside, and yeah, just about managed to fend off the rain. If anyone's interested, I'll show you what's inside this particular machine. Oh, that is just so horrible to touch. Anyway, there we are. So it's an issue 4. And actually inside, to be fair, it is relatively complete. So the power supplies are, well, I say more modern, it's a switching type. And let's just have a look. So the 6502 is in. The user chip, which is there, is in. The RAM is all complete. The heatsink is still on the ULA. That's the graphics chip, is there. And interestingly, you can just see under here, you can't really see, I wonder if I can lift, I can just lift the keyboard forward. You can see it's actually got the Intel floppy controller is intact, and normally that's missing or was never fitted. And we've got Watford DFS, so we actually have a DFS disk filing system driver for the floppy controller fitted. And we've got one will be OS, one will be basic. So it's all here, it's all relatively complete. It's just really, really dirty. But as it's looking so good, as long as it hasn't got any RAM faults or anything, it'll probably clean up really, really well. Also, well, it'll need some screws because it's got absolutely no case screws in it at all, other than the ones holding the motherboard down. So I've got replacements, and you can buy replacements quite cheaply online. The keyboard, we'll have to see how well that works, because there's a lot of grime, so it may have affected the switches. And also it's lost 2 keys, and 2 sort of alternates have been put in, but they're not the right shape or angle. BBC Micros did not have angled keys. All the keys face upwards and straight. So I've got replacements off another parts machine. So we've got, you know, the stuff we can do with this machine. We could probably clean it up, and I reckon it will make a really good sort of service video for the future on Wi-Fi Sheep. Yeah, I think I timed that about right. So yeah, just in time. That was a heavy snowstorm less than 12 hours later. Pixel Addicts magazine is on sale now in the UK at some WH Smith stores, or can be bought in print or digital online format from the Pixel Addicts website. It's a great read and well worth supporting. Well, that's just about it for this video. If you haven't done so already, please do consider liking and subscribing on YouTube or following over on Rumble. And I'll see you real soon across the Wi-Fi Sheep channels. Until next time, thank you so much for your company, and bye for now.